Motorcycle Adventure Dirtbike TV is proudly supported by Adventure Spec in England, Rally Raid Products, Giant Loop in the United States, Adventure Moto and Adventure Rider Magazine in Australia.
So, it's a change of pace this week for the captain. Believe it or not, the 700, I've parked it up, left it in the shed at home, and I've got another Tenere 250R, this one, from Yamaha. It's a special promotional bike that they've built up, a project bike, taken the WR 250R, their awesome little 4-stroke trail bike that's been around for about a decade now, and dressed it up with some adventure-friendly bolt-on parts. And we've got a plan this week to head up to the Upper Hunter on a 2-day overnight ride on the little 250 and just see how it tackles the world of adventure. It'll be, like I said, a change of pace, but one I'm looking forward to. With Yamaha in building this bike is just bolt-on products to give customers some inspiration, ideas of how to make the WR250R into an adventure bike. And the obvious components that have come onto this bike, this particular one, safari tanks, 14-litre fuel tank, that almost doubles the range of the standard tank, which is then matched with a fairing, also by Safari tanks, that bolts to their tank. It's free of the frame of the bike, but gives you a lot more wind protection for adventure touring. Underneath my luggage load at the back, they've also fitted a Skaggs alloy luggage plate at the back. You'll see that there's a GYTR alloy bash plate for extra protection of the engine cases, water pump, etc. Dunlop D606 rubber fitted up. Still a street legal, road legal tyre, but a lot more aggressive tread pattern, great in the dirt. And the other mod Yamaha fits are the bark busters, good old Aussie made VPS bark busters for more protection of your fingers and the controls. And then for me, for this ride away, I've got the usual luggage load. The Mojave, yep, in brilliant, stunning, pearlescent white, of course, from Giant Loop, saddlebags, matching Fandango tank bag. And then I've been on to Enduristan, another brand from Europe, another Tornado, this one's called, roll-up dry bag, just for my shoes, my drinking pants, my smoking jacket. We're predicting a big night tonight at the Nundle pub.
It's got ghoulies in it. Hey? Yeah, it should be alright.
So what do they say about good things in small packages? And this is it, living proof, isn't it? Now it's a 10-year-old design, the WR250R, older even, isn't it? 08 it came out first. And I've actually owned one of these before in very similar specification to this, as an adventure bike, set up with the big tank, the fairing, luggage, bash plate. That particular bike had some suspension boosting as well. And the thing I love about it, it's not the fastest bike to get anywhere, obviously, but it is one of the funnest, if that's a word, bikes to ride anywhere. And the thing about it is, you never get into trouble. And even if you do almost get into trouble, it's never very big trouble. It's only tiny trouble. It's not like you're battling a big twin cylinder multi, you're scooting off corners, overshooting, worried about greasy downhills. It's just light, right, easy to ride, and it's proved it today. It's done everything. We've started off on the highway, went on the tar back roads, went on the gravel back roads, came up through Glen Rock and Barry stations, the 20 creek crossings, up through all the grease there after all this rain today to come up here to Hanging Rock, and we'll stay at Nundle tonight. And it's just done it all, and I've got a big smile on my face. I'm not beat up, no issues with anything, and all I want to do is get to the digs tonight, off to the pub, and then get back on it and do it all again tomorrow. And no, there won't be any grief, any drama, and the harder I rev it, the faster it'll go. And that's what we've been saying all day, and it does love to rev.
Come on.
Look at this, buddies. He's got his bike in front of a machine, a coffee donut store, Nundle. Look at this. Clubby, it's misty. What's going on?
It's getting a bit fresh day, isn't it, Abe? I'm just looking up here on the trusty old Zumo, and it's telling me we're at 1,357 metres. So I think that might explain why it's a bit fresh and cold and misty up here.